Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Matt is driving the new CX-90, the last model in the Mazda lineup, which is really standing out as a proof of luxury but also performance, and PHEV, the first plug-in hybrid vehicle that Mazda will be offering. So when you look at the exterior, you can see now that it really means business. Those deep color, the prestance of that vehicle, it's a lot bigger also than the CX-9, and you can also see that they put a lot of effort in their philosophy, the famous Takumi Nuri color, the artisan red as they call it. You've got also those 21 inches wheel that are really big, little addition of chrome. The design is really impressive. As soon as you turn on the light, also you can see those distinctive lights, and when you're going to put it in drive, that little line that will appear with that big grille, the adjustment, the curves, the vehicle feels in movement, and that's the philosophy of Mazda. Interior, well, there is a lot of configuration that you can go for. 6, 7, 8 passenger. You got that 10.25 inches screen, and that multimedia system, well, didn't really change much. I thought because of the CX-90 would be offered as a PHEV version and a new model that they would simply kind of change their system, but it's still sometimes complicated to find the menu that you want to change the song, and even more complicated if you go for the PHEV version with a lot more choice inside that menu. Otherwise, the interior is refined. You've got those nice material, comfortable for the seat. Some find them a little bit too firm, but I don't really. You've got great view everywhere, and also once you're gonna be in that last row, finally more space. So even if you're tall, well, it might help, but you might want to sit though in the second row. Right here, the captain chair. Whoa, now you can feel the luxury. But if you want to bring your family along, you might even go with an 8 passenger version, but those are going to be reserved for the base model rather than the fully equipped one. So the engine, actually 3 different choices, but finally a PHEV also in that lineup. But let's talk about that inline turbo 3.3 liter engine, 280 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque. That's with the base model, but you've got also the possibility to go with a high output, which is going to be good for 340 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque. But be careful, you need to use 93 octane fuel, otherwise those numbers will simply go down to 319 with 87 octane fuel. Every vehicle, you're going to see that little E right there, that badge, because every vehicle is equipped with some sort of hybrid system or a battery. So with the turbo engine, you've got that mild hybrid system, 48 volt, which is going to help you when you're going to be idling or low speed. That engine is so small. It's 16.9 horsepower at 900 RPM, 113 pound-feet of torque at 200 RPM, and the battery is 0.33 kilowatt hours. So this is a real mild hybrid system that's going to help you leave from a standstill and make you save some fuel. That's not new to the industry though. We've seen some competitors use that since a little bit of time. But if you want a maximum efficiency, you're gonna have to go with the PHEV version. 323 horsepower, 369 pound-feet of torque, and you're gonna have an electric motor also with that, 173 horsepower, 189 pound-feet of torque. All that combined gives you an impressive number for a 4-cylinder 2.5 liter inside. So they push that engine to the limit, and those are giving up incredible number. The battery, 17.8 kilowatt hour. So every model of CX-90 will also be equipped with an all-wheel drive system. It's based on a rear-wheel drive layout. So right now Mazda is doing something really different that nobody's really doing anymore except in the luxury segment. So the Mitsubishi Outlander got those both electric engine, some still coupled with a regular engine up front and are using electric engine to the rear. So Mazda is really focusing on how you're going to feel that performance styling behind the wheel, or customized to what an enthusiast would like, to still keep control of that vehicle without having some electric interference giving you a sense of disconnection. All of that is mated to the new 8-speed of Mazda. in-house design. So a brand new engine, brand new transmission, refining that all-wheel drive system as always. So Mazda is putting a lot of money and a lot of effort in that CX-90. Remember also that this transmission will use wet clutches versus a regular torque converter. Towing capacity between 3,500 up to 5,000 with the 6 and PHEV version will simply have the possibility to tow 3,500 pounds. So the battery, you will have the possibility to charge it from 20 to 80% in 6.4 hours on the regular outlet and 1.3 on the level 2 charger. You know that this won't be able to charge in some really high-speed charging station that you're gonna find on the road. Now the big question, range. 42 kilometers, so it's under the Outlander PHEV and the RAV4 Prime. Is it gonna be enough? Usually you just simply plug the car and you're gonna do some short city distances or just traffic or just go to work. So for a lot of people it's gonna be enough and you're gonna be able to save some fuel, but for others it might not be. Feel free to tell me what you think about that in the comment section down there below. But let's talk about road handling. Either you choose the 6, either you choose the PHEV. Those are fine handling CX-90. You've got a completely new suspension, a KPC system that will add a small amount of brake force to the inner wheel when you enter the curve. The transmission, well, sometimes can be lazy though. Either you put it into sports mode and that Mi-Drive will change everything. So you got different mode that you can choose: sports, normal, off-road, EV, charge, depending once again on the model that you're going to choose. And with the PHEV you can also prioritize the start without the engine, so that's kind of cool to get all those configuration. But keep in note that with an EV vehicle, if you fix the Mi-Drive in EV mode and you step on it, there's going to be a delay before the engine start. So if you want to be efficient, that's going to be the mode though. But if you're merging into traffic, think about switching to normal. Otherwise, the brake feeling, the direction for both models are impressive. Is the 6 high output fun? The answer is yes. You can hear it revving when you launch it. You've got that great sound note. Acceleration is kind of decent for the size of this vehicle. It's not one of the fastest though, but it's one of the vehicle that is very well balanced for comfort, acceleration, and the people that like to drive. The connection with the road, you got it. Once you send it to the right, to the left, the vehicle can be predictable and you can see clearly when's the limit with that. Great feeling is also really fine. Some will find it a little bit harsh, but that's probably due to the tire and the wheel size that we are using right now with the fully equipped model. So that all-wheel drive system also been revised. You've got some control logic, which is really sophisticated. You've got the base algorithm, the slip algorithm, a steering input algorithm, an off-road mode. So it's not gonna let you stranded. We're gonna test that later on our famous hill though. So let's talk about fuel consumption. The PHEV will do 9.4 liter combined, 4.2 liter electric if you want to, but the more you're gonna use only the electric feature, the more you're gonna save fuel. Regular engine 9.9, 8.4, high output 10.3, 8.5. The price can vary a lot depending on the version that you will go for. A CX-90 GS will start around $46,000, PHEV GS $55,000, PHEV GT fully equipped $64,350, and Signature, the fully equipped model, $63,300. It's kind of confusing with all those configuration and option package, and remember, you need 93 octane to get the best out of the engine. That 4-cylinder PHEV is kind of cool, but why not mix it with the 6-cylinder? It could have been even more impressive with a fully equipped version. Otherwise, the plus side, it's refined. You've got cooled engine note, unlimited mileage warranty from Mazda, and even the 4-cylinder is kind of impressive how much power they could get out of that. The road handling, the feeling, if you're a car enthusiast, you will want to be behind the wheel of this one because it's based on what the drivers want. This one is for the people that likes to drive. So Mazda isn't done yet. They spent a lot of money in that homemade transmission, a lot of money in that homemade engine, a lot of money in that new CX-90. So is it gonna be worth it? Will the consumer go for that? Those who like a mix of luxury but also like driving will find what they want in that CX-90. So what do you think about that? Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you another time on another video of Car Question.